Lacey Chabert hardly ever disappoints. Groundswell is all about Lacey Chabert, who plays Emma. On the heels of a professional and personal setback, Atlanta chef named Emma travels to Hawaii where she meets Ben. He's a reclusive surf instructor, and they start doing some surfing lessons because she wants to get in the water. She has never surfed before, but there's also a side plot that I think is very, very well done. And I personally like this. Since she's a chef, you have to have a little bit of cooking in here. Cooking in Hallmark films, or well, cooking in romance films in general, just intrigue me because I love to cook. And I just love watching other people cook and food and love and everything. I really enjoyed this film. But what really surprised me was the little to no marketing about the cooking competition that they have going on. It adds in a little bit of the secret ingredient and recipe for love with the cooking competition element. Ben, played by Hector Rivera, is one of the most likable actors. One of the most likable characters that we've had on Hallmark in a good long time. This actor, Hector Rivera, is not only stupidly good looking, that it pisses you off. So great in this role. The way he does the drama roles is a little bit flirty. He's funny. He's just engaging. This dude is fantastic. I want more of him in these films. This is not his only Hallmark film he's done. He did do that pretty bad film called what was it? Sugar Plum Twist. That awful Christmas film they did last year that started out as a Hallmark Movies Now exclusive. That was awful. Groundswell delivers everything you want and more. The cinematography is beautiful. The Hawaiian landscapes, everything is just so well done. The chemistry is there. This is a film that delivers on everything I wanted. And I am going to give this a very, very high rating. I was not expecting this to be rated this high, but I think this is a damn good film. Especially from Lacey Chabert, who had a bit of a weaker year. She had a weaker year with her Christmas film last year with Christmas at Castle Heart. Now, since it was weaker, does that mean I'm not going to buy it? Don't be stupid. Of course I'm going to buy it. I already have it pre-ordered from Walmart. But this past year, she had The Wedding Veil Unveiled, and The Wedding Veil Legacy. But last year, 2020, the only mediocre romance film she had, 2021, was Christmas at Castle Heart. Sweet Caroline was one of the best of the entire year, along with the one mediocre crossword mystery and the one very, very good one, Riddle Me Dead. But 2020 was also her year. 2019 was her year. She's just great in all these films. This is an actress that I will never get tired of watching. She's gorgeous. She's funny. She's good in every single role. Her films normally deliver 99.9% of the time from Hallmark Channel. Groundswell is one of the best of the entire year from Hallmark Channel. I'm going to probably put this... I'm going to probably put this in my top 5. We are going to look at this. I'm going to look at my top 5 right now, and I'm going to just do a little impromptu add-on to it right now. I'm going to put this at number 5 right now. My top 5 as of right now is My Grown-Up Christmas List, Just One Kiss, Rip in Time, Color My World with Love, and Love in the Limelight. That's going straight up there to... that's going straight up there with Love in the Limelight. Right between Color My World with Love and In the Limelight. Love in the Limelight. Really loved those 6 films there. I liked Campfire Christmas as well. We've had a pretty solid year, but we've also had a mediocre-ish year. Because over half the films, I've given 3 stars to. And for me, that's a little bit disappointing. But now, we're going to get into the rating. How did it do? You're watching me look at the rating for the first time, and it is, what a surprise. a very good rating, 1.09. Very good rating here. I think that next week's film, Unthinkably Good Things, they're pushing it a little too hard. It's gonna do very, very good in the ratings, I'm hoping. But looking at the African American films that have been done in the past, that have released in the past, unfortunately, they don't get numbers. And I hate to say that, they just don't get numbers. I'm hoping they do. I'm really hoping they do. I want this film to be good. I'm looking forward to watching this film next week and giving you guys my review next Tuesday. But I think they're just pushing this film too hard, and I've noticed that when they push a film too hard, it somewhat can be disappointing at times. I mean, look at the film they did earlier this year. They pushed the absolute living hell out of they pushed the absolute hell out of Christmas in Harmony last year for Christmas. And that film did awful in the ratings. It did awful, especially for Hallmark Channel. For Hallmark Channel, they normally get like 1.9 to 3 to 4 million views a movie. Somewhere between 2 and 3 million is their usual, but that film did 1.34. No, I'm sorry. That was A Holiday in Harlem. It wasn't Christmas in Harmony, it was A Holiday in Harlem. When you push a film too hard, it kind of concerns people. Especially with Hallmark, because I think we've learned not to get too hung up on, oh look, big marketing. You look at the films that they do not push a whole lot. Like, they did not do a whole lot of push for Butlers in Love. They did not do a whole lot of push for something like Hidden Gems. And then they push something really, really hard like Love Classified, and it becomes one of the worst of the entire year from Hallmark Channel. I think it is the worst film that Hallmark has done in a good long while. But there's my review of Groundswell. How did the engagement plot line up? Well, let's get into that up next. See you guys next time.